So Dina, another day in Andorra Apartments, breakfast on the balcony. Look at that view. Those cakes are absolutely amazing. Into Guidisora for this fantastic bakery. Just look at the state of those cakes, and normally the donuts are outstanding, but unfortunately on this occasion the donut machine was broken. As you can see, we bought lots of cakes and bread for breakfast. Absolutely recommend this place to tell you. There's the gift shop, all the volcanic trips start. And we head our way to Masca. Look at that view with Lego Mirror in the background. Wow. So this is the motorway in Tenerife, and through the tunnel of the TF1 down to Santiago del Teide, and on our way to Masca. One of the most scariest drives I've ever experienced. I never drove, my dad did, and it was breathtaking, but it was petrifying at the same time. The camera doesn't do it justice. My wife, I didn't know at this point, had actually put my phone outside of the window to get these views. Had I known this, I'd have probably panicked, but probably I didn't know till we got down. The road is enough for two cars, you could say, but the corners, good God, it's like you're in a nightmare but a dream at the same time, because the views are outstanding. This is Masca. That's a road through Masca. Get as much as you want video-wise. And this is Masca itself. Stunning scenery. It looks like a postcard. It's just unreal. And that church there, we lit a candle for our boy William Paul, as you can see here, and also one for my grandma. Who would really want to live up there? Why would you want to live up there? Are you crazy? And everyone's smiling, but also crapping ourselves that we have to go back the same way we came.
Pretty easy drive all the way from.
Dad saying it was an easy drive. Not quite, Dad. And at this point I'm absolutely crapping myself. But going up the mountain wasn't too bad. As you can see, I'm still white as a sheet. I would never ever do this trip again, but I'd recommend it at the same time. But be prepared, it will test you to the limit, and I'm glad I wasn't driving it, put it that way. And then we're going our way back down. That's the new interchange for the motorway. They're going to complete the motorway through the mountains. The TF1 will be completely around the island. And down to Siam Mall, where we had some beautiful cakes and latte and coffee. And yeah, recommend that place big time. Then the big hyper dino inside Siam Mall. Look at this fish counter. Me being in the fish industry, that's pretty impressive. And yeah, and then a bus journey to Costa Rica, going back to Chan's and going back to Loch Ness, one of our favourite restaurants. Look at that view again. And yeah, just down the streets here you see there's lots of lucky men. Look at that sunset. I mean, that's to die for, isn't it? I mean, that's just beautiful. And here's my one of my favourite dishes, Cantonese steak, fillet steak. There's some of the dishes that my daughter had and my mum had. But this Cantonese steak is something else. Just wait till you hear the sizzle. Wife's a little bit drunk at this point, good sir. And there we go. Look at this Cantonese fillet steak. It's nice, not as good as last year, but I'd recommend it. On our way home after a very, very long day. Glad we're still alive. Wow. Absolutely wow. I'll never forget this day for the rest of my life. Come back tomorrow for day 10.